Okay, so welcome back YouTube. Welcome to another video today. As you can see, we have a special guest.
Hello.
Today we are joined by Stacy, whom I have an entanglement with.
Right, we are in a entanglement.
I'm playing. So today we're joined by my girlfriend Stacy, and before we get this video started, I do ask that you press that like button down below, leave a comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course turn on that little bell so that you can be notified every time I post a new video.
Right. With
that being said, you can already tell by the title, we're going to be doing a boyfriend-girlfriend tag. Oh, and a disclaimer, Stacy has not seen any of these questions.
Right.
So
I can predict what people are asking, but reading it, no, I haven't, not yet.
Yeah, so I have majority of the questions, and it's just a mixture of what some of the things that people have asked and some of some other questions that we've seen online. Okay, so question number 1. How has the relationship changed through the duration?
I think we just got way more comfortable with each other. I'd say that that we do way more comfortable things around each other. Yeah. I don't want to go into too much detail, but
right. Like even shooting this video, like
right.
At the beginning of our relationship, we would never have even done something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and it's just really like little things, like, you know, damn, do I say it? You know what? Go for it. It's just the little things, you know, you'll fart around the person or like for girls, you're okay with not having your hair done in front of the person, no makeup on in front of the person. So it's just like us just being really comfortable around each other.
Yeah.
It's one thing that I'll say that definitely changes.
Yeah. As
more years went on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you? You agree?
I mean, yeah, I would say we like, you know, definitely have gotten a lot more comfortable with each other throughout the time, and like, you know, like I feel like before we started dating, we were good friends, and I felt like that was a really good thing for our relationship, because like now we're even better friends. Like we're like really like best friends. So yeah.
Cool.
Okay. How did y'all meet?
Good question. How did we meet? Many of our college friends think that we met here at FSU, but funny story is we met back at our hometown in Broward County. He was from Pompano and I was from Lauderdale Lakes. And so yeah, we went to the same high school, Northeast High School. Shout out to all my Hurricanes. But so yeah, freshman year we had one class together. I want to say it was an AP class, AP
Human Geography.
Yes, with Miss Winter. You know, you're in the same class with someone, and you get to know them.
We talk about this all the time, but she swears that I hit on her, or that I tried to speak or tried to talk to her. I never.
He definitely did. I wasn't the only one though, of course. Like, there's other girls in the class that he probably thought was cute. That's fine. So it's just like, you know, you're freshmen, you know, they flirt and things like that. So but he was speaking, he was flirting or trying to talk to, whatever you want to call it, to me and other people. So, you know, I didn't pay no mind. I'm just like, oh yeah, whatever. So we met freshman year, but I'll say we started really like getting to know each other our senior year, because we had another class together, AP Statistics. Yeah. And that's when we actually started becoming like good friends.
Right. That's when we actually started to like talk. As like friends. Yeah. But like freshman year was more so like a high and by like relationship.
Right.
Like if I see her, I said her, but never flirting though. So the next question is, hold on.
I'm not trying to.
Okay. How did meeting the parents go?
Oh, okay. Wow.
Okay, let me give a disclaimer. Yeah. So me, when I have like, whether it's like a friend or relationship, it doesn't matter. Like I always try to have the person meet my parents early as hell, because like I hang out with you a lot. And so I don't need my parents asking me like, oh, who you're going to hang out with. But this was obviously back when like, you know, we started dating when we were like 18, 19. Yeah. And so it was just so like, you know, every time I'd come home, I'd be hanging out with this person, and my parents would be like, yo, where's he going? So I'm just like, you know, fuck it, like just meet my parents now, you know, let that get out the way so they know who I'm hanging out with. Yeah. And so
we have two different type of parents, two different family households. Kisswood, his family is more, they're more close. I mean, granted, me and my family were close too, but his family, they're smaller. It's only 4 of them. So of course, you know, they want to know like exactly where their kids are. They could keep track of their children, I guess you could say, because it's less of them. My family, it's a big family. You know, it's 6 in total. I have 3 other siblings, and it's just a lot going on in my family. It's really hard to like keep track of everyone because everybody's doing different things. So my parents are more like relaxed. With meeting Kisswood, like they knew about him, they knew how he looked like, they knew, you know, I spoke about him all the time, but they never actually met him yet, and they weren't too pressed to meet him either because they knew they really weren't. They'll just meet him when they actually meet him, but they totally knew about him. I mean, my mom followed you on Facebook, so
like,
it's kind of like
interactions, like when we saw each other,
but
like
it wasn't like a
formal,
official. So. I met your parents. I'll say the first month,
like 2 weeks after we started dating. And then I met yours like probably like 2 years after we started dating.
I mean, no, you met my mom pretty early.
But like, you know, actually, like, you know, meeting the fam, like I met
and it was natural. And I kept on telling him like, don't worry, I know you haven't met my parents yet, but they know about you. Like when you met my dad, like you really like he you know, embraced you with open arms, you know, like, so when they did meet you finally, it was natural, and you know, it's kind of like they already knew about him, so it wasn't much to it.
What's the most annoying thing about each other?
Oh yes, I got one. Kisswood generally, he doesn't annoy me too much. He's a pretty decent guy. But one thing he does is randomly, it could be at night, it could be in the daytime, just random times he'll like scratch his throat, and I honestly can't even do it because I don't know how, but it's just like it's something you do with your throat, like a I don't even know. Do you want to demonstrate?
Anybody who scratches their throat knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's a habit I'm trying to get rid of.
It's very cringy. So like every time he does it, like I have to leave the room, or I have to do like it's just
she gets very
like I even debated on breaking up with him because of it. Like I could not move forward if you continue to do that. Like I could not.
No, she definitely gets really annoyed, and you know it's clearly shown. My biggest pet peeve, I would say, it's like really just overthinking so much. She's a huge overthinker, but like more than your normal overthinker.
And I think it's the Libra in me. I feel like I'm not too big into horoscopes, but I feel like Libras are overthinkers. I mean, naturally people overthink, but I feel like Libras do it to a extensive amount. But it's something I'm personally working on.
But definitely my biggest pet peeve.
Because he's the first person. Oh my gosh. Was that natural?
So the next question is, what's the most challenging part about being in a relationship?
To be honest, I don't feel like being in a relationship is too challenging. Maybe because I'm a very low maintenance type of person. I'm very low maintenance. But I'll say the most challenging thing is just making sure that person is know the person's love language. I'll say that could be challenging because at first people typically don't know what their love languages are. I don't think I initially knew what my love language was at the beginning when we started dating, but as like, you know, we started to get to know each other, we understood what our love languages are. I'm more of I like acts of service. I just learned this the other day, but I like acts of service and quality time. He's more of a physical touch and things like that. So knowing that person's love language and making sure that you give them what they need to make sure that you reassure them that, hey, like, I still like you still like me, type shit. So I'll say that's the most challenging thing. I
don't know, like I've always been fortunate. I never really had like, I don't know, I wouldn't say there's anything that's challenging. I would probably,
which is crazy because I know some relationships are very complicated and challenging, but like thankfully, like we don't. It's not too bad.
Sure. I would say like a funny challenge though is like we both sometimes like to be right. And
a little pettiness here and there.
But there would be no like actual challenges in which like I fear that this could like lead to the end of the relationship. Type thing. Next question is, how long have y'all been together?
We've been together for over 3 years.
Yeah.
Last December 2019 made it 3 years, and we're in July now. So, 3 years and 7 months?
Yeah.
Almost 4 years.
But, yeah, so where was the first date? Let me answer.
Okay, go ahead.
This was me, because I thought this out, right? So let me run it back. So, you know, we've been talking a little bit. She's been telling me, you know, all that stuff that she like to do. You know, I've been trying to see. So she says she like doing fun things, like, you know, trying new things a little bit. She says she love a good burger.
I did.
You know, blase. So I'm just like, all right, bet, you know. I'm like, let's, you know, I planned a whole little date. I picked her up. We went mini golfing. And, you know, we went to like this little arcade. It was way out. I'm talking about way out. I drove like 30 minutes. And then, you know, we went miniature golfing, you know, had a little arcade, you know. I won you something too, right? I'm probably tripping.
You did.
I don't think so. But I think I won the mini golf game where I maybe went easy on her.
Yeah.
I don't remember the whole specs, but I know that, you know, I thought about this. And then after that, we drove back to Fort Lauderdale Beach, Las Olas, and then I took you to this burger spot.
Yeah, Rock Burger. I got great memories.
Okay.
You didn't know the name, did you?
Hell no.
See? It was called Rock Burger.
It was called Rock Burger.
Where you could customize a burger.
I'm talking about crazy nice burgers.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I dropped a check on her first date. I didn't even know if I was going, you know, commit. But I dropped that check on you because, you know, I had to make that good first impression. You know what it is. You know how it is out here.
Yeah. So, it was a good first date for sure, I think.
Come on. Of course it was. Of course. When did you guys officially start dating? We started dating officially on December 6th, 2016. 16.
If we do the math right.
Shit, we barely know ourselves. We've been dating for
16,
a minute.
Yeah, because we came into college 2016.
Yeah,
so it was towards the end of our first real semester, fall semester.
Yeah.
It was during finals week.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't even gonna talk about it.
No, we're not gonna talk about it.
I want to get into it.
We're not gonna talk about it, but
yeah.
It was definitely during finals week.
That was the day.
Yeah.
Did you guys think you would date? It fluctuated. In high school, no way.
In high school, no way.
I would have ever thought.
Flashback to freshman year, if you would have told me that, oh yeah, you and Kisswood would be in a relationship going on 4 years, I would have been like, bitch, you lying. Like, no, I would have never thought that.
Yeah, no way.
Because it was never, I never saw that.
Yeah, we was just really good friends.
Good friends.
Yeah.
Us being accepted into FSU together at the same time, same program, kind of helped things out.
Right, then we went to prom together.
Yeah. I would have never ever thought. However, when we got to FSU, I was just waiting for him to, you know, because make
a move.
Right, shoot his shot.
Whereas like me, it made it seem, it seemed as if like she really wasn't interested. Yeah. So it very much fluctuated.
I mean, and I get that because I was giving you more of like a friendship type of vibe.
And then, you know, and I took it as a, you know, that was a little pride in me where I was like, you know, all right. Like, you know, you want to be friends. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, force nothing out of nothing. So, but we didn't think so, but here we are. Yeah. Low key, this is a good question, but the only reason why I don't want to answer is because I don't need none of y'all biting my swag. So, the question is, what would y'all name y'all first child?
Oh, that's a good question.
We talked about the girl name at Chipotle.
We did. Was that over Chipotle?
Yeah, it was.
He came up with it, and I was just like, "Oh shit, that was good. I liked it." But undisclosed for now. Undisclosed.
But yeah, what does your future home look like?
I think we both like modern, more modern houses, homes.
We agree on the modern inside. On the modern outside, though, she likes more of the traditional family.
Yeah, I like a home, not a house.
Okay.
I prefer. You know, you want something to feel like homey. So with that comes decoration. you know, little homey touches, like you know, a nice rug, a nice homey vibe. He likes, like, we both do like modern homes, but yours is a little bit more like bachelor pad type looking places. Yeah,
I like the minimal modern vibes, but like I also like family homes too. But I think it's just as long as we have a pool. Yeah. A huge yard.
We need a driveway that like the car could like.
She always says.
I need a driveway. I'm so sorry. I can't live by the street. Like I need the house to be. Yeah. You need to drive into the crib. I'm so sorry. But
the last question is, what is your favorite thing about each other? I know my favorite thing.
That's because you knew the question.
Wait, okay, no. I'm gonna think of something else.
What is my favorite thing?
I would say my favorite thing about Stacey is like, she's never not tried. And I mean that in a lot of things, like whether it is to like make me happy, like if we're going to a sport game, she doesn't do sports, but she'll go because she knows that like I want to be there, or like, you know, I don't know, I just feel like she always puts in the effort, and you know, sometimes to like please me, or to like just, you know, just to not kill the vibes in general. Like she makes a lot of sacrifices.
I would say, but that was a good one. I appreciate that. Sure. You know, it's good when you do things and they don't go unnoticed. So I would say yours is that you're very generous and giving. There's never been a time where like Kiss would like buy a meal, and it's the little things, but he'll buy a meal and he'll ask me, do you want some? And I'm just like, hell yeah, what's up? Okay. But like I never really have to ask with him, and that's just a small like example, but it's like with everything else, like you definitely try to, like I said earlier, like my love language is act of service, so like he's very giving. Like he'll make sure, you know, if he eat, I eat too. Yeah, you'll if I need help and he sees that I'm struggling and on something, he'll offer to help me out. There's been many times where Kisswood has you know, you do more than you should, just because, you know, like, you know that like it'll help me out, and I could go in depth, but like, you know, people don't need to know, but like behind the scenes you do a lot, and I think that's something I like about you the most.
I appreciate that.
Your active service.
True. So that brings us to the end of this video, and that was pretty much all the questions that people had. Of course, like, you know, there were jokes that were sent in, but for the most part, those were majority of the questions. We really appreciate you guys for tuning in, and if you stayed this far, please leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate all the support that I've been getting, and you know, thank you, Stacey.
Thank you for welcoming me into your channel.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, let us know if you want us to make more videos in general. You know, we'll see if we can. Yeah. But besides that, though, thank you guys again so much for tuning in, and until the next video, peace.